Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I hope sound is okay, or is the music still a bit too loud? I will always ask this in the beginning just to be sure, because it's very hard to figure this out myself. Also, yeah, can you hear me at all? I need confirmation, otherwise I'm just going to be talking for 15 minutes again without anyone hearing me. Great. Yeah, that's already a good start. Nice. I will actually make the music a little more quiet, so it's also quieter on my side. Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, I actually thought about maybe not showing the same stupid memes before today's stream, because they're honestly a little weird. But yeah, also yeah, this song is really great. Also, for some reason, OBS keeps showing the same images over and over again, even though there are far more in the folder. I need to look into that code in my fork, because I want it to be randomized, but it's really bad. Like this Chronicove is great, but it just keeps on coming. Oh damn, we're already at 60 viewers. It only just showed 0 for me. I'm really confused why the view count is updated so much slower on the stream manager, but hey, that's great. Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna get into it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should have done this before. Great. I should have done this before, but increase my terminal font size. Do I have to do this on every tab? This is stupid. So why does it keep saying 100? Oh, that's to reset to 100. I pressed like 3 times, I think. Just so my terminal is a little more readable. Yeah, I will keep this VOD up, and will maybe also upload this to YouTube, I guess. Yeah. Also, yeah, that's actually a great idea to hydrate, first of all. Otherwise, I'm not going to survive this stream. Also, I have a new syrup today, because we used my syrup on the last stream. So, yeah. Also, I will get right into this. I will not really be going too much into... I will not be going a lot into the setting up the server thing at first, because basically the idea is that we start with entirely default config server, which is what a lot of companies do, which in my opinion is okay if it really is only in your intranet and you have good control over that. But it's obviously not such a great idea if your server is exposed to the internet. So I will not even show the installation documentation, at least not at this first part of the stream, because I've already prepared the command, because I will forget it otherwise. I will literally just run the Docker image out of the box just with port mapping and RM. I will not be making a volume for this, because I just want to do it like this. So I'm just starting this with entirely default config. I will not be configuring anything in the file. I will not be using a proper database, because that's too much for me. But yeah, we're really starting with a bare server here. So yeah, let's just assume my manager just came to me and so like, hey, yeah, we have this new project and we need a SonarQube server, and basically we need it yesterday. So you have like 5 minutes to set it up, which is how I imagine this goes at all these companies which have default config SonarQube servers exposed to the internet. So yeah, I have now 5 minutes to set up this SonarQube server, and that's when I actually do it wrongly, because I'm bad. Oh yeah, that needs a second dash. My bad. This is like... yeah. So yeah, that's basically how this goes at every company ever. So let's start around the basic starting thing. We can already go to HTTP, localhost, port 9000, SonarQube is still starting. Also, just to be clear, it's very cool that, for example, for evaluation, you are able to just start SonarQube like that. Like, I can literally start it like this, and it's ready to use. Now to add projects, we need to log in, and the default username and password is just admin, which is also great if you change this, by the way. You should change this. Yeah, now I'm not sure how many of you actually really know what SonarQube is. So we will see a little more of what it does later on, because the example project we will be uploading to SonarQube showcases it quite well. Yeah, so SonarQube is basically a tool which analyzes code quality and displays this, and you can see it like also over time, and it tries to find potential vulnerabilities, which, as you will later see, is obviously a bad idea if you expose your SonarQube server to the web, because then the potential attacker not only gets your source code, but also directly gets highlighted where potential vulnerabilities in your services are, which is not really what you want, I guess. So yeah, basically, if you don't properly configure SonarQube, you are potentially just opening up everything just like that. But yeah, let's create a new project. Providing. We first need to create a project key. I'm just going to make this the way most projects seem to do this, is by either having the same thing as the display name, or like using a package name, like for example, giving away. And now let's just use my new package name, which is d.leadscape, because I obviously bought the letscape.de domain because I buy too many domains. And then I will just go this example, and to make it a little more beautiful display name, we're just going to make this example, and that's basically just how most of these projects are set up. Now we already get a token. So we can enter a name. Yeah, this is just our test token, right? Or, yeah. And now I'm going to show you my secret token. So if you have hacked my intranet, you are able, you can now just upload your code to my SonarQube. Also, just as you can see, this thing is really simple. Like, I'm really just clicking through. Now I already get like the basic command to execute in my project to get it analyzed and uploaded to SonarQube. I already prepared the project. I'm not going to show you the code of it yet, because we will download the code from SonarQube. So yeah, this is the project. It's one of the example projects SonarSource provides. I slightly modified it to highlight some more features of SonarQube, so I added a more bad code to it. I went a little over the top, but yeah, that's me. So anyways, we can now just copy this. You would ideally, like, if you were to run this at a company, you would add this to your Jenkins run. So whenever someone commits something, you would add this to your Jenkins run or Travis CI or whatever. So it uploads the analyzed code to SonarQube, basically. And then, yeah. So we just copy paste this in here, execute it, and yeah. This should be pretty quick. Yeah, now it already reloaded, but then it shows this weird page, which is probably a bug. And I can maybe report this, but maybe someone from Sonar Source is watching. I don't know if anyone from Sonar Source is watching, but if you are, yeah, I think that's a bug. No, that's not a huge thing though. Oh wait, did I upload the wrong project? Because, oh no, it didn't make it a, oh yeah, they introduced this new like security hotspot thing. Where you have to say whether it's a vulnerability or not before it is shown. I think, I'm not sure, this is a new feature I think. But anyways, now we can click in here and then as you can see I made a big oopsie and accidentally hard-coded a password. So yeah, this directly shows up here. So yeah. In the past I think this would just directly show up as a vulnerability. I'm not, actually, let's check if this is public, because we made the project public because we didn't change it to private. So let's actually see if I open an incognito tab window and don't log in, if we can see this now. Oh yeah, we can see this as well. So this is public if the project is public. Good to know. So yeah, basically, if I were an attacker now, found this server on the internet and went here and I was like, saw like, oh, one project, okay, maybe this is something, and then I click here and then like, oh, one security hotspot, maybe there is a fun little password in here. And yeah, it would directly show me the password, which is good because this is a feature of this and it's great and it needs to do this. But but the problem is, of course, that maybe you don't want to expose this to the internet. I guess, unless you want to share your password with the internet. Which I think you shouldn't, but that's just me. Anyways, there is even more issues. Some of these are before, but like the worst issue is just that I absolutely made the worst constant ever, and I didn't even mark this one, but the indentation is totally off. So yeah, this is pretty ugly. But anyways, now you see there's this code tab, right? And you already saw previously it displayed code to us, so that's pretty cool. But also, yeah, this means we can just look at all the code on here. There's even a raw view, which we can obviously also use to download raw code via the API. And that's basically exactly what Flute does, my tool. It goes through, creates all the directories, and downloads all these files. But obviously, you're not interested in me just talking about Flute, so I'm just going to quickly show this to you. I already prepared a folder for this as well. So we can just run Flute here, server and /API. That's the API endpoint. And as you can see, as the projects are all public, this also requires no authentication or anything to get those public projects and their content and everything. So yeah, oh no, this is too new of a version. I don't actually support this in Flute. Oh, yeah, so I should have tested more of this before the stream, because this is now not exactly ideal. Do I downgrade? I'm going to yeah, okay. So, well, let's make this a longer stream. So basically, if you are already using the latest version, then you have also already basically made sure that I don't hack you, because my tool is too bad to do that. So, congrats. Let's try to get the LTS version, which is the older version. Yeah, we're just going to get the older version and upload the project again, I guess. Which should also show us whether the security hotspot thing has already been there before, because I'm really not sure, but it probably has been. Anyways, I'm sorry for this mishap. Yeah. And I hope anyone is following along and yeah. Oh, yeah, now it's back up and running. Oh yeah, here it works. So this is basically just a bug in the newer version. Yeah. Great. Yeah, also, chat is really silent and I'm scared. But it's fine. Yeah, thanks for pineapple and chat. I'm just quickly going to rush through the project setup part again. Unless someone didn't quite follow through with, didn't quite follow there when we did that the first time. Because then I can explain it again. Yeah, new token, again. Just test token, right. Yeah, configure, it's a Java project and we're using Gradle. So we can just copy this and go into the project and paste it and run it and then it should do its thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it works on the older version, these redirects. No, they didn't patch the tool from working. They just, there were just new fields added to the API, which my tool doesn't support yet. So yeah, this is now patched for, my tool doesn't use any vulnerability or anything. It just uses the API, which is all of it, all the things it uses are intended features of the API. So yeah, there is absolutely no vulnerability involved here or anything. Also just, oh yeah, there, and the older version, it just detected these as secure, as vulnerability and displayed it like that. But the security hotspot feature already existed. I'm confused. Odd. They just added this. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Just side note there. So yeah, let's try this again, and now it should work, unless I need to downgrade even further. No, it was just super fast. Okay, actually, let's do this with a little more output. So you can see that it... What? Yeah, now, as you can see, it... Is my tool actually failing on this because it's so small? Yeah, I think it's actually only downloading one file. That's funny. Yeah, it's just one dash because, yeah. But yeah, it's supposed to download 2 files because there are 2 files in this project. Which is interesting since this is probably a bug in Flute, which means there might have been missing files and a lot of stuff that I downloaded. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, no, it shouldn't be skipping the first, but yeah, I will have to look into that again. Anyways, might also be a problem with my local install, since that is kind of different anyways. Also, maybe it actually downloaded both, but didn't give the right output. But yeah, let's just look at it in VS Code. Let's see. Oh yeah, it downloaded both, right? But no file. What? Yeah, I will have to look into this. That's actually funny. Yeah, so basically, we just found a bug in my tool on stream, which is always great, which means that probably most of those leaks could have probably been way more complete if my tool wasn't broken. But hey, that's good for all of you threat intel people and DevOps people out there, I guess. I didn't leak all of your code. Yeah, I don't even want to think about imagine what else was in there thing right now. but hey, it's okay. Also, maybe I only just broke this today because I changed some of the behaviors today and yesterday. So maybe this actually worked in the older versions. So yeah, I will investigate this after stream. But yeah, as you can see, it just has the code here. And it downloaded everything. Or it should have downloaded everything. And we can also we can compare it to the original project, and you will notice that there's a lot of stuff missing. Because yeah, SonarQube only analyzes the files which it can analyze, and the others are not stored in the project. So yeah, only the Java files are there, and all the rest of it is. Yeah, the song title, let's not question song titles of lo-fi songs. It's not something we should start doing. But yeah, as you can see, like, it will never really be complete unless your entire project is just Java and you somehow make it work like that. But yeah, so that's also why there are no binaries and things like that in all my leaks, which came from SonarQube, which is also why none of the committed private keys, which in some projects would have existed, are in the leaks, since I would have probably censored them anyways, depending on what they are. But still, yeah. Yeah. So that's basically this. As you can see, this is far too easy. At least if my tool weren't broken, this would be far too easy. So we're just quickly going to go over some ways to make this better. For example, let's first assume that you are an open source project, like your base project. Let's assume we are SUSE Enterprise Linux. So a lot of our stuff is open source, but we have some stuff where we sell out and make it private so we can sell it to HP or something. So we obviously don't want people to see the SonarQube results from everything, but it's actually good if contributors can see the SonarQube results for their PRs and everything. So yeah, let's just see how we can change one project alone to private, because it's not that hard. We just go, when you're signed in as an administrator, go to administration. Is this it? Yeah, I think it's in I keep forgetting this stuff. Yeah, just here in permissions, and then you can set it to private. And basically this is just a shortcut to change this. So as you can see, yeah, I find it interesting how on switching from private to public, it warns you about the project being public. But projects are public per default, at least with the default settings, and it doesn't inform you at that point. Or it doesn't warn you that the project is going to be public, which might be a good addition. I'm not sure. I don't do user experience. So yeah, but yeah, you can easily change it to private here, and that is basically, yeah. Apply. No, oh, there are other templates here. Or you can make templates. Okay, and yeah, and then the project is private, as you can see. Now, for example, if we run Flute again, then it just doesn't return anything, because you can't see the project, because it just checks anonymously against the API for any public project. Now there are no more public projects. You can see the same thing if we open a new incognito window, go here, and there are no visible projects. 0 of 0 projects. So yeah. Obviously, right now there would still be the issue that my admin account is still just admin, so this only makes it ever so slightly harder to get to the code, but still, this is something. But now, what you will ideally do if you want your projects all to be private and want to ensure that none of your users accidentally make your stuff private, public, you can first of all just change that not everyone can create projects, I guess. In the global permissions settings in administration. And oh yeah, this is in configuration, general settings. Here's also a security tab where you can enable forced user authentication, which is great because this essentially makes your SonarQube server private, and meaning that if you now open an go here without being signed in, it forces you to sign in. I'm not sure if you can still make public projects. I don't think so. Or I think the API also forces you to sign in. Yeah, you're forced to sign in on the API if you enforce login. Right. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically if your SonarQube server is for like a company, it is only for people of your company, maybe some external contributors, then I don't see any reason not to enable this. Basically, this is just will ensure that most people can't do anything to you as long as you also change the admin password. So yeah. Make sure you properly do both of these things. And I think there is some way to change, make sure the projects are private per default, but I'm not sure. I can't find this anymore right now. But yeah. Also, what you can also do, I'm not sure, I haven't seen how to set that up right now. Yeah, okay, you maybe shouldn't change the admin password to password either, but hey, at least I would change, already make, require one more attempt, so it's better than admin. Yeah, I would actually go with QWRT123. QWRT123, that's always a great password. Yeah. Yeah, this Twitch channel is extremely gay. Just for your information. Yeah, so but this is like the basic rundown of how you can easily secure your SonarQube server and how you can very easily just download things off SonarQube, because it's honestly really just far too easy. And yeah, there were at like the time where I was downloading most of this stuff, around 2,000 servers with public projects out there. So yeah, I hope this number is reduced in the meantime. I have not yet tested this. I think there are a little less server, but also probably some new servers. So yeah. If you don't want your code leaked by me, you should follow these steps. Yeah. Are there like any other SonarQube security specific questions? Because otherwise I think we're already going to end the stream. I might stream something else again later today. But I think this is the basic rundown of securing SonarQube. Maybe just, again, there are some great documentation. Actually, I didn't know these existed, but some research let me know of them. For all of these things which I showed now. Especially also the security thing, which I currently don't have it open anymore in a tab. Which is actually, basically explains everything I explained here. And yeah, just to say this again, basically SonarQube is not secure per default. This can be criticized. I don't find it especially great for their product security. I obviously find it great for my hobby, but yeah. So basically, yeah. Yeah. I don't think there have been any other questions for now. Oh, I'm sorry for yeah, being through with it already. There will probably be a stream now. Yeah, I've shown how Flute works before, and it's open source. So if you want to look at the code yourself and want to use it yourself, you can just go to dreescape/Flute on GitHub. So yeah, obviously mandatory, this is only for educational purposes mentioned. So yeah, and I will hopefully be able to fix the small bug I found on stream earlier, also today. So yeah. Oh damn, so many requests for me to hydrate. I guess I have no other option. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream. I don't think there seem to be any other questions left right now about SonarQube. Anyways, so yeah, but thanks for checking in, and I will make a VOD available of this on Twitch, and we'll probably also make a highlights video and upload it to YouTube, just to get a quick rundown of this there as well. It's a bit messy because it's a stream, but I think this will still be useful as a video version of the guide. Yeah. Sorry, Ines, I already have a cat. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Going back to the to the meme slideshow quickly. Yeah, I might be back later today, where I quickly where I might stream some more Sims 3, as we have been doing last week, because I need a break after all these turbulent days. So yeah. I guess that's it for now, and see you later. And yeah, I hope I can do more of these short technical streams in the future, because they're actually pretty fun. And it even worked out, even though I had a too up-to-date version of SonarQube first time. But yeah, thanks for coming here, and see you soon on another stream. Bye!